We do have breaking news at this noon hour. A relentless fire is burning right now in Okanogan County. Hundreds of people are being forced to evacuate. We are tracking the wildfires threatening the town and the surrounding area.
Dry conditions across much of the inland northwest and smoky skies. I've got your forecast as temps climb to near 100 degrees.
And the Spokane City Council voted on an extreme weather ordinance last night after butting heads with the mayor.
Hundreds of people used the spaces in Riverfront Park and in libraries throughout the city, and there was still plenty of space.
So we'll talk about what City Council decided and how the mayor feels about it. Hi everyone, let's get right to some breaking news at this noon hour. 3 fires are forcing level 3 evacuations. This is in Nespelem and the surrounding area. Level 3 evacuations mean to evacuate now. So we appreciate you being with us here on the KREM 2 News at noon. I'm Laura Papetti, taking a look and a little bit closer at those evacuations and who they're impacting. Again, level 3 evacuations are in place right now for the town of Nespelem, the Colville Indian Agency, and residents at Owhigh Flats along Cache Creek Road. An evacuation notification was sent, but it could be the only notice, which is why people need to leave as soon as possible. State Route 155 is open to evacuate away from the fires. There are several power outages and road closures in the area as of this afternoon, and we continue to track it. KREM 2's Nicole Hernandez is live near the fire. And Nicole, tell us, what's the very latest for now?
Yeah, Laura, that's right. So when we were first getting our updates early this morning overnight, they were saying that fire was burning at 1,000 acres. Now the most recent update is 10,000 acres burned from this fire and still 0% contained at this point. DNR resources are here working to fight this fire, of course, but just take a look at how big this plume of smoke is. Most of that fire burning here, you can see the difference between that bright blue sky. This would be a perfectly clear, bright blue sky day. But there is just an entire haze of brown smoke just blanketing this entire area. You can see right there that hillside completely burned, part of that 10,000 acres that this fire burned. The largest fire, of course, is now combined with one of the smaller fires to make one large fire at this point, and it has burned down buildings. So this couple here made it out just before the fire hit their house. They packed their car with everything that you see here. They grabbed their dog and their cat. Then they watched the fire burn their home. He said really it all started with a few lightning strikes.
You know, I told my wife, I told her, I go, see, watch this one, and boom, there it was right there, and it just like explosions like that. And pretty quick, there it was right there, yeah. Fire starting up like that.
So this right here is actually what's left of the Payatotes' home. You can see everything is completely burned. Monty said watching that happen was awful. He's actually lived in that house since he was a kid. It was his father's house, he said. The Payatotes' house is one of 14 buildings that have burned at this point. Most of the other buildings, though, luckily were not houses. Now, as we drive in to this area right here, you can see the charred area. You can see the black of where the fire has burned. That fire burned directly up to the line of this town, and firefighters were able to save most of the town at this point. So most people here are lucky. They're getting back, assessing any damage or seeing their house back, of course, as this place is still under level 3 evacuations, but is pretty much burned through at this point. We've got police officers and fire crew making sure that people are staying safe while they are coming back here to their houses. Live out here in Nespelem, I'm Nicole Hernandez.
Nicole, you and our crew stay safe out there, and our hearts go out with the family that you were just talking about who lost everything and the others that are evacuated. We'll continue to have live updates all day long, both on air and always on KREM.com. And the mobile app is certainly something to have, especially this time of year, as it can keep you up to date. So let's take a live look outside. As Nicole was talking about, certainly where she is in Nespelem, a little bit hazy there, certainly hazy here in the Spokane area as well at the noon hour. Some wildfire smoke is moving in. We have meteorologist Jeremy Legou. He is standing by in the KREM 2 Outdoor Weather Center. And Jeremy, so right now, hot, dry, and really just kind of that thick air that's just really hard for some folks to breathe in.
I mean, it's the kind of air that just kind of dries out your mouth and gives you that smoke taste. I'm standing out here in the back area of our weather center. It's the outdoor weather center on the South Hill. And as I look around, visibility is starting to drop up here. You know, Browns Bluff over there, it looks like it's starting to get a bit hazy. We are still at moderate air quality levels, but as you can see, it is getting a bit hazy, and it actually has a slight smell of smoke out here as temperatures already climb up to near 90 degrees. It's hot, it's hazy, and it's sunny. It's all of the things right now as it dries out across much of the inland Northwest. 94 in Moses Lake, 89 in both Coeur d'Alene and Wenatchee, 88 in Spokane, and 86 up in Sandpoint. It says clouds, but I'm telling you, these aren't clouds. This is just smoke in the atmosphere. We have our heat advisory in place. Temps near 100 degrees again today across much of the inland Northwest, and it's with those sunny skies. So as we head into the afternoon, expect things to heat up. We're near 90 now and staying above 90 until at least 8 p.m. tonight. We'll climb to near 100 degrees later on this afternoon.
Jeremy, appreciate it. Our team is working nonstop to bring you complete coverage of all the wildfires that are burning now throughout the region. We do want to remind you that the key word that you can text at any time is fire. You can see it on your screen right now. Text the word fire to 509-448-2000. We'll send you a link with all the information right to your phone, and we keep that link updated so that you can keep updated as well. By far, one of the biggest fires burning right now is in central Idaho, the Snake River Complex fire, pushing about 78,000 acres, 0% containment at this point, and there are some level 3 evacuations for nearby homes. Central Idaho, the Dixie fire is growing to now more than 15,000 acres. That fire also 0% contained since it started last Monday. Right now, fire officials telling us it's mostly being driven by wind at this point. Jeremy talking a little bit about this before, so let's take a look at our air quality right now. Spokane has moderate air quality as of right now. If you are usually sensitive to low air quality, you should consider reducing time outside under the moderate conditions. Certainly, areas highlighted in orange is unhealthy for sensitive groups, which means sensitive groups may experience some health effects and impacts and should definitely limit time outdoors. Red means unhealthy, and that means everyone may experience some health impact, with members of sensitive groups experiencing those more serious effects. So we certainly are tracking the air quality right now throughout the region.